Hello. I have a reading passage that we're going to take a look at. And the name of the reading passage is The Legend of the Gold Crown. Before I even start looking more closely at this reading passage, because I'm doing this digitally and not on paper, I'm going to go ahead and activate Web Paint right away so that I can mark up my text and do it digitally. So also when I activated the web paint, you'll notice that I put a purpose for this activity that we're doing together. Uh, we're going to be looking at making a connection between a scientific explanation and the reading passage we're reading, which is the legend of the gold crown. So our purpose is I can make a connection between making a scientific explanation and the legend of the gold crown. If you are not quite sure what a scientific explanation is, I put the components down below. A scientific explanation is a claim, which is an answer to a question, evidence, which are the clues that led to the answer, and then reasoning, which is when you connect the clues to the answer. So that is what a scientific explanation basically does. So let's take a look at this article. The first thing when I'm looking at a reading passage that I do is I take a look at the title. And the title here says The Legend of the Gold Crown. And I notice right away that the gold crown is much larger than the type of the gold crown is much larger than the legend of. So I'm going to say that the gist of this reading passage is about the gold crown. Now, a legend is something that happened a long time ago, maybe true, maybe not true, based on true, usually. But this must be about the gold crown because why would the author make it so big compared to the legend of? The gold crown is what is important. Also, I want to make note that it says scientist's notebook. So this reading passage is about something scientific. I'm just going to circle that. It takes place in Syracuse, Sicily, which was a Greek seaport and now part of Italy. And the time period is 287 BC to 212 BC, which is over 2,000 years ago. So I'm going to put a plus 2,000 years ago so that I remember that this happened a long time ago. It's an old story. Okay.